my sewing friends. My name's Diana. Welcome to my sewing vlog. Today is another edition of #Friday Sews. So this week I finished up my Magna Pants from Jenny Rushmore's book, Ahead of the Curve. Now this is a pattern meant for woven fabrics, but my Magna Pants are a stretch woven. So turns out that wasn't necessary. The choice was bad in some ways and good in other ways, because the Magna Pants, I always felt constricted in them, especially around the waist and hips when my other two pair that I wore, but they looked amazing. So this pair of Magna Pants is made from this black stretch twill, and it's these pants from Jenny Rushmore's book, Ahead of the Curve. And it's good that they're black stretch twill because I don't feel constricted around the waist and the hips anymore. And it's bad because I feel like I have too much room in maybe they're a little bit baggy and sloppy looking. So I'm gonna splice in a video here so you can see what it looks like that on. So that's what they look like on. It's not my best pair of pants. It's not the worst. I mean, they're wearable, but so I've learned a lesson that if I'm going to take a woven pattern for pants and make a stretch woven out of it, I need to size down. Don't size up, size down. So I have learned. So the shirt I'm wearing is this shirt from Butterick. It's the Butterick 6829. And this is a stretch ITY shirt and it has a closure in the back of the neck, which I didn't even need to put in because I can pull it right over my head. So if I make this Butterick 6829 again, I'll just skip the back split closure and just make it like a t-shirt, just one solid piece, because the neck opening is big enough and it's stretchy enough, you can just pull it right over your head. So if you're going to make Butterick 6829, you can skip the back neck closure. You don't even need it. So that's what I sewed this week. I put out a video earlier this week on my spring sewing plans, and you guys loved it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video, taking the time to like and subscribe, and comments. I got so many comments. It was very exciting. It was very good for me to have those comments to read and look back on. I was able to solidify some of my choices and dump one thing. So I am for sure going to make the Friday Pattern Company Westcliff dress out of the beautiful orange jacquard bamboo. And because the bamboo is so incredibly stretchy, I can size down a little bit. And I am not going to line it. A friend of mine in the US who is a very accomplished seamstress, sewist, advised me not to line it, but rather make a shift to wear underneath or just wear a slip under it, depending on how see-through it is. And that was really good advice, because that's going to keep it from the less stretchy lining fabric is going to keep the stretchy bamboo from dragging down. And I totally agree with that. That was my concern, which is why I'm very happy that she sent me a message and told me to not use that lining, but rather make something to go underneath if I felt like I needed it. Absolutely correct. Thank you, Debbie. The other plans, I'm going to go into in further videos the decisions that I've made. But I will tell you the one thing that I have dumped completely, and that is the Friday Pattern Company Avenir jumpsuit. I just I don't feel like I have a good fabric for that. I think that I need a completely new fabric for the Avenir jumpsuit. So, that means I have to go fabric shopping if I want to make the jumpsuit, which I would like to have one for spring, summer, because they're easy, breezy, comfy, and I think I would like to make it out of a really soft linen or beautiful viscose crepe, something very soft and flowy, but opaque enough. The silk that I was going to choose, I got advice that it would look way better on the caftan that's cut on the bias. I have to agree with that one because of the way it'll flow. And that the viscose with the little flower print on it, the little ditzy flower print, wouldn't look good in the jumpsuit and make it look pajama-like, which is what I was afraid of. So that I'm going to dump that one. That's it for sewing this week. I am in the middle of tracing the new patterns that I have not made. So I haven't been able to sew because I am tracing out patterns and cutting out the pattern pieces now. The other aspect of Friday Sews is a little bit about life. So I'm going to talk a little bit about life now. If you're not interested in that part, thank you for watching the sewing part. So the life part is this week was the 3rd anniversary of losing my 18-year-old daughter to a violent, horrible, terrible death. And it was actually on Wednesday the 12th. You're watching this on Friday. I am recording this on Thursday the 13th. But it was on Wednesday the 12th, the 3rd anniversary when she was taken. And it wasn't a good day, obviously. I checked out of the world that day. I distracted myself, kept myself as numb as I could, and just kept inputs going. I have to have, when I need to be distracted from that horrible thing, I keep inputs going. I watch videos, I listen to podcasts, and I play video games on both at the same time, because then my brain is way too busy to go to places that I just can't spend time. I just cannot spend time there all the time. I cannot function that way. So I get 2 inputs going, and that way my brain has way too much to cope with to go in to those places. So that's what I spent yesterday doing. And I completely went off of my diet. I didn't exercise. I just ate whatever I wanted to eat. I drank whatever I wanted to drink, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I didn't put any pressure on myself to accomplish anything. I didn't. And I made it through the day, and I only cried 3 times. So that's better than last year. Last year, I think I spent the entire 24-hour period just a mess, a puddle of mess. So it's better. It's better. In a way that's good, and in a way that's a little bit of guilty feeling in feeling a little better. If you've ever lost someone so incredibly important to your life as a child or a sibling, then you know what I'm feeling. Feeling slightly better, but feeling guilty about feeling better. Yeah, it's a tough borderline to walk on. It really is. It's very tough. We are not meant to live life this way. I know for sure. But there you go. That's what we do. So my husband is in the hospital right now having hernia repair. So I am using this opportunity that I'm all dressed up to film for you because I'm going to be heading to the hospital in a little bit to check on him and make sure he's all right. And I got a call from the doctor a little bit ago. Doctor said everything went great. So he's in recovery now, and I should be able to see him in a couple hours. So I will head over there and check on him and make sure he's all right. And then I'm going to bring the kids when they're done with their different sports practices. I will grab them and take them as well. So that's it for life this week. Not a whole lot because this is probably the most difficult week of the year. So I don't schedule anything. If I don't have to, I don't schedule anything this week of the year because I know that I may or may not be able to function. So I just allow for that. Yeah. And I don't put pressure on me. No pressure, no pressure. So this is the week of, there's nothing really going on besides my husband's surgery. Other than that, that's it for me. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog and stay with me because I will be having some reveals coming up as I make my spring wardrobe plans. I will definitely include you in on my reveals. And let me know down in the comment section down below if you would like for me to share with you my process for making any of these patterns. Like for the Westcliff dress, it is a stretch pattern. And for the Butterick shirt dress, it's a woven pattern. So it's completely different processes. Maybe you would be interested in me recording some of that process so you could see what I do. And everybody does it differently. My process isn't better than your process. It's not, my process isn't right. If you're doing yours differently, that doesn't make you wrong. Everybody's process is different. So whatever works for you, keep up with it. I might do it different. I might do it the same. You never know. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I hope you have time to make something beautiful. Take care. Bye.